All right, hello. I'm Daniel Strain. I'm the Executive Director of the Spiritual Naturalist Society, and I'm doing something a little bit different in our newsletter this time. As you know, if you've been a member for a while, I normally put out a letter in the newsletter in this spot, but I decided to try something a little different. I'm doing videos now. They're going to be very crude, very quick type of videos. That's how I'm going to be able to keep up with it. But basically just talking to you about what's going on. So I'm also planning on doing videos that are going to be educational, and we'll be putting that out on our social media. And so anyway, let me just cover a few things going on right now. We've got, first thing is, I wanted to thank Aaron Gammon and Brock Hauseman. Aaron has been with us for a long time on the council, and he's going to have to step down because of his schedule and things, and so I just wanted to thank him for his service. He's been a great friend and been a great partner to have on our team, and really appreciated his input and his ideas and his enthusiasm. He's still going to be a member and a part of our community, of course, and he may contribute in the future. He's thinking about various articles and other things. But I just wanted to quickly give him a big thanks, and a big thanks also to Brock Hauseman, who is one of our writers, and he's going to be stepping down from our writing team. And so he has produced a lot of really great articles. You can go and see them on our site. They're going to remain there. But very much big thanks to him as well, and to all of our writers, in fact, which brings up the next point I wanted to make, which is that we're looking for writers, and we have a writer's guide. You can let us know if you're interested in joining the writing team. It can be a guest article once in a while, or you can be part of the writing team, which is a regular commitment to do an article on our schedule. It would probably come to about an article every 2 months. So let us know if you're interested in that. And then the next thing I wanted to tell you about is our traditions pages. This is a new feature that you'll see on the menu of our website. It is basically to give more space for all of the various traditions that intersect with spiritual naturalism. They could fall under it, or if you imagine a Venn diagram, they overlap with it. The pages that we create there, you'll see it under the traditions, and then when you highlight over traditions, it'll have a drop down. The ones that we give pages to aren't necessarily every possible one, but they indicate some of the major movements happening right now, where there are communities around them and that sort of thing. We've got, for example, a space for secular Buddhism, a space for humanism, a space for Stoicism, a space for humanistic Judaism, and many more. So you can take a look at that. It's not complete yet. All we've done is we've put out the space there. Some of the pages have some very good educational materials on them, and then other spaces are still need to be filled in. But what we want to do with these is eventually recruit people who would like to be curators of the page. And the page can have many different contributors, but the curator would be responsible for putting content on there, adding new content over time, being there to answer questions for people who are looking to learn more about that particular tradition. And so we've got a lot of work to do still, and we're looking for more help in those areas. So take a look at those. Let us know what you think, and if you'd like to be a part of it. And just most recently, I've filled out the Stoicism page. None of these have curators yet, but at least we want to get some initial information up there. So I put some initial information up there with links and things like that. Speaking of Stoicism, the publisher has recently sent us a new book that's just recently come out by Donald Robertson, and it is How to Think Like a Roman Emperor. And so I'm reading this now. I've just started, and I'm going to be publishing a review of this book. And so far I'm liking it a lot, as you might imagine. But I'll talk about some of the basic things to expect from the book, and hopefully that'll be helpful to our members. And I want to thank Don too for telling the publisher to send us a copy, so we really appreciate that. We have some other materials by Donald Robertson, by the way, in our educational archives that he's given us permission to link to and also feature in those pages. So next I want to talk about the meetings that we have. So please be aware that we've got several live events that are online chats. We have our main monthly meeting for all members, and that is on the first Monday of each month at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. So you may have to adjust for your time zone. And then we have the practice support group. That's a group that talks about various practices and shares with one another what we're doing, and support for people wanting to learn and from each other and share what they're learning and what they're working on and what they're doing in their practice. And that group meets on the first Sunday of each month at 3 p.m. Central Time. And then we have the meditation guidance group. That one's led by Rick Heller, and he is doing that. It is just now being moved this month only to the third Monday of the month, but normally it happens on the second Monday of the month. And that's also at 3 p.m. Central. And so if you want to be a part of those, all you got to do is sign up for the SNS members email list. We'll have a link, and we do have a link. You can go to the events page to find that link. You can also go to the discussion page. Basically go to the community in the main menu, and there's a drop down that says join the discussion, and you'll see the link there. Basically, if you're a member, you've received an invitation to join this email list. The email list is more of a discussion. If you're on our main list, you get this newsletter, but if you want to be part of a discussion with other members, you can join this SNS members list, and people are free to talk there and discuss all kinds of different issues. And that's also where you get the announcement of these events and get the link sent to join the video chats. So that's about all I have for you, other than the materials here in the newsletter, the articles and things. And so I hope you enjoy those. I hope you have a great month, and thank you so much for being a member. And please let other people know about SNS, and see if they want to become members too. So take care. Best wishes.